Hi, can I help you?
Hi, I'm calling to ask you again to stop your employee from parking your large diesel flatbed tow truck on my small, narrow residential street on Winter Street. I don't know why you permit him to store your vehicles here when he's not working, but it's unacceptable. And I don't think, I don't think you would like it if you lived here either. Could you please do that?
Is it on his property, or is it on your property?
It's on a narrow residential street. He has recently been parking it on the swale, crapping up the swale. He has parked it in the driveway, blocking the sidewalk. It's just not appropriate to have it be stored on a residential street in West Palm Beach. I'm not sure why you think it is. Do you think it is?
Well, that's not what I asked you. I asked you, is it on your property or is it on his?
What relevance is that? I'm asking you to please keep your commercial vehicles from being stored in my neighborhood.
I'll be more than happy to check the ordinances in West Palm Beach and see what they are as far as commercial vehicles being stored in residential
areas. If you're
areas.
going to have that attitude, I am going to call the police every single time I see it, and I'm going to call the police right now and talk to a supervisor about this ongoing problem. And I'm going to make sure that your company gets ticketed every opportunity I can. I am trying to ask you as a courtesy to avoid that. If you think it's appropriate to store your commercial vehicles on my street and you don't care how it affects my neighborhood, that makes me upset and angry, and I will take steps to make sure that it's not going to happen and that you are held responsible for it in your company. All right?
But I still didn't get an answer. Is it on your property or is it on his property?
I told you he's parked on the street, blocking the street. You could only get one car up and down the street at a time when regular cars are parked. Your truck is a large commercial vehicle, so it blocks the street.
Well, I certainly understand where your complaint's coming from, and I will look into that.
Well, I'd appreciate it. Thank you very much.
No problem.
You don't even want to know where it's parked?
You just told me. I know where he parks.
But if you're the person I talked to about a month ago, you told me that it wasn't going to happen anymore.
No, ma'am. He hasn't.
You were under the impression that he was parked down. He had found an alternative place to store the vehicle.
No, ma'am. That particular employee hasn't even worked for us for a month, so that definitely was not me who you spoke with.
Are you talking about the employee I talked to or the driver?
Well, you just said you spoke to me a month ago, and that's not the case.
Well, I talked to someone a month ago who assured me that he had found an alternative place to store the vehicle.
Yeah, you may have spoke to his previous employer. He has not been employed with us for a month.
Well, I just called Steve's Towing, which is the name on the tow truck that was there this morning, and they switched me to you. So are you not affiliated with Steve's Towing?
We are, but what I'm saying to you is you did not speak with me a month ago, but that's neither here nor there. I will look into the situation for you.
Well, I want you to stop storing your vehicles on my residential street. That's what I want you to do. I don't need you to look into it. You know this is an ongoing problem. You sound like you're very familiar with it. Last week, the cops had to spend 3 hours here waiting for somebody to show up to move the vehicle. Well, that's taken up municipal time in the city. That shouldn't be happening. I mean, this is an ongoing issue. It needs to be resolved. And if you guys want to waste your time and money supporting someone who's being irresponsible enough, I'm certainly going to make sure I get on Yelp and any other social media I can to show how irresponsible your business is. Why would people trust you?
Well, again, like I said, I certainly sympathize with your situation. I'll be more than happy to look into it.
Hear of it. You already know what's going on. You don't need to look into it. Stop him from doing this. If it happens again, I'm going on every social media and I'm going to see how many people I can to make sure you get really poor reviews for being this irresponsible with your vehicle. And I'm calling the police, talking to a supervisor, and I don't care what kind of relationship you have with the City of West Palm Beach Police Department, this is going to get taken care of. Now, do something about it, please.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
If I can hate people.